Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. So I want to showcase this video and then one other where they're just going into the digital ID system being pushed over there in the UK, along with Trump meeting with Xi Jinping in China and bringing all these different banking and tech billionaires or executives with him. And basically how all of that ties in together. Now, these people that are making videos, of course, they're good at tracking world events and seeing what's going on, but what they don't know and what they're not good at is tying all of it back to the scriptures. And so before we watch those two videos, what I want to read is Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, that he is talking about Esau, Edom, so-called white, Caucasian, European man, whatever. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, meaning everybody, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark we know is talking about the microchip or the RFID chip. And he's going to cause everybody to have to take this by creating a society or a world in which he's going to make it damn near impossible to function in without it. You won't have a social life. You won't be socially verified. You won't be able to take part in any public services. You won't be able to buy or sell or do anything without this chip. And so just like this video is going to highlight, Trump is going over there to China to figure out how he can mandate and create this digital system where everybody is being monitored, everybody is being tracked, and then eventually that's going to become, that's going to be on the chip. Just put it that way. The chip is going to have everything. It's going to represent you and who you are. It will be your digital ID. It will be your bank. It will be the way you interact with public services. So let's check out this video and then the other. They're both kind of long, but I want to get through both of them because they're really good. So let's check out this first one.
Why would President Trump be taking all the tech giants, all the bank CEOs with him? All of these major CEO companies flew with President Trump to meet with Xi Jinping. So there are two major breaking stories today. If you're not caught up, I'm going to catch you up. First, let's start with international breaking news. In the United Kingdom, King Charles announced today that they are going to go full force with the digital ID infrastructure, which is going to take over the banking system along with your physical identity, your physical digital structure.
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services.
Basically, Starmer made it very clear at the beginning of this year that if you do not comply with this digital ID infrastructure that's going to be implemented, which was now validated by King Charles, that you are going to have a hard time getting socially verified. You understand? Socially verified, that if you do not verify yourself or comply with the system, you cannot participate in the society. Understand that part. President Trump did not travel to China alone. He took all the tech mongols, the tech giants, the big companies, banking infrastructure CEOs, BlackRock, all the creatures, the swamp of the deep state, like the people that we were supposed to drain. He took those vultures, those creatures are now leached on to the president, flew with him to China to meet with Xi Jinping. The same day that King Charles announces that digital ID will be going live soon. What is the one thing that China has mastered in the past century? If you have been following the meetings in Davos, you are going to understand China to negotiate and broker deals on behalf of the American people. And these deals, I tell you, my friend, are going to involve the digital infrastructure surveillance system. You can take that to the bank. Why would...
Yeah, so like I said, she broke it all the way down. Figured I'd just let her speak on it because she said everything that's relevant. And of course, what she doesn't know is that all of this is tied into Revelation 13, verse 16. That's why we started off reading it. Because yeah, it's a digital ID for now, but eventually all of this is just a process of gradualism. That digital ID is going to turn into the microchip. And if you don't have that, then you won't be able to interact with society. On top of that, you're going to be monitored. You're going to be tracked. And out of every single nation out here, it's China. They know how to monitor their civilians. They know how to survey you. They're the top ones when it comes to AI, robotics, all of that. They got it. And Trump knows it. So he went there, brought all of his little tech and banking executives with him. And they're all just conjuring up some kind of plan to bring it back over here to the States, to Babylon the Great. Let's check out this next video.
A data center the size of a U.S. city just got approved in Utah. 40,000 acres, about 62 square miles, 3 times bigger than Manhattan, bigger than all of Disney World, about the size of Washington, D.C. And to understand how insane this is, one of the biggest known data centers currently in America is only around 2,000 acres. So this new one would be 23 times that. This is a private digital metropolis. Now here's what I don't buy. This is not being built so your vacation photos can sit in the cloud, or so ChatGPT can tell you how much garlic goes in your pasta sauce. We already have capacity for that. This is something different. Data centers at this scale are not just storage. They're prediction machines designed to track your every search, every scroll, every pause, every grocery order, every voice command. Every time you hover, hesitate, buy, don't buy, feed enough of that info to machines and they don't just know your consumer behavior, they know what you're going to do next. If a company knows the exact moment you're vulnerable, they know the exact moment to hit you with the product, the price, the notification, the video, the ad. People will say, all right, that sounds crazy. Really? Years ago, people said it sounded crazy that an intelligence agency could collect communications data at massive scale. Then the documents came out. It was not fiction, it was the NSA's standard operating procedure. That was step 1, collect the signals. This looks like step 2, build machines big enough to read and analyze every digital signal known to man. And it's not good. The law is not caught up to this. At this scale, the question should not be whether you agreed to this data collection by downloading an app. The question should be whether these systems should be able to have access to all of your digital behavior all of the time, and then to sell access to it to the highest bidder. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a 62 square mile computer campus really is about faster emails and better ChatGPT answers. But ask yourself this, why would they need a city-sized machine to do the things they can already do? There's a lot of money in surveilling every single thing you do every minute of the day using AI. I'm just afraid of what comes next.
Yeah, so a data center the size of DC just got approved. And like he said, a data center that size isn't just for the purpose of storing information. No, pictures to the clouds, they can already do that. It's for the purpose, like he said, of tracking and monitoring your every single move. What time is this person waking up? What are they clicking on? What social media apps are they clicking on? Let's feed them ads. Where are they going at this time of the day? What time do they get to work? How much money are they making? All these things Esau wants to be like God. He wants to know every little thing about you at every single time or second of the day. So of course, we know where this is going. You need these data centers because if you're going to chip everybody and digitally monitor everybody with their AI technology or however they do it, they need somewhere to store that information. So you're going to be monitored and tracked 24/7. This is Esau trying to play God. And this would be him fulfilling his new world order. But it's not going to fully take place, especially upon the elect. If you're a part of the elect, you don't have anything to worry about. We know the end all be all is that, well, Revelation 12:12. This is what's currently going on. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is talking about Esau, Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's the end all be all. He sees that he has a short time for his kingdom to still be around. So he's trying to fulfill his new world order while he can. This man really thinks that he can upset prophecy and just continue to just linger on forever. Like the Most High is not about to send his only begotten son back. So you take this chip, you're going to be destroyed according to Revelation 14. And we don't have anything to worry about as a hopeful elect, because the Lord is going to make sure that we're good when it's really, really pushed. Because you may be asking, well, how can I take part in society? How can I buy and sell them? What am I supposed to do to feed my family? You don't have to worry about all those things. The Lord is our guide right now, so why would he stop? He's going to continue to be our guide, especially in that time. But in that time, things are going to get bad. It's going to go haywire. People are going to be looting and rioting. It's not going to go the way Esau has planned. And that's where you get Jacob's trouble. But I'm going to leave it off with that. I mean, those are the two relevant precepts in terms of what you call it, everything that we just watched. I quoted like two others. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Just understand the times that we're currently living in. Revelation 13 is about to be fulfilled. And we know that Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. So we see Esau, Edom trying to implement his new world order. Continue to just have faith in the Lord. Continue to repent daily and keep believing in him, because he's going to make sure that we're good when this world changes. So Lord willing, this was edifying once again to the elect. Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.